Alright, welcome back to my Crooked Creek crew. This is Mullet checking back in. You can read the disclosure while I'm setting up the video. So the video for this one is going to be a high energy pattern and landing. We're going to be at 1500 feet entering, and then I'm going to do my standard analysis as we come across to see exactly where we are looking at and adjust my energy and make assessments. So I realize this is a high energy pass. We're starting from the same point that we did from the 1200 foot pass. And again, if you want to look outside, look out the window, there is 7 November Charlie 5. There's the pond at the end of the runway. There is the dam, and there is the second pond. I keep calling it a lake, but it's a pond. And with that, I'm at 1,500 feet. I'm going to put my boards out as soon as I come off freeze, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. All right. We're off a freeze right now. And real quick, let me get this out of the way. I'm going to draw. Let me get this going here. I'm going to draw a line across to see how I'm doing. You can see it's way further down from the wing look down angle. And let me pull that up for you so you can see. You can see I am way tighter because, or way higher energy because my airfield is way further down the strut. So that's already showing and verifying that I have got some energy issues and I'm high on energy. So I'm going to fly 55 again. I'm just now getting down to 1,250 feet as you look right there. And I am still pretty high. You can see again, if I draw an imaginary line across the wing right here, you can see I'm still way high on energy. So I'm going to have to start making some corrections here. So the first thing I can do is extend my base position. And right here is where my base turn is. So I'm going to extend my base position out. And I'm still doing 55 miles an hour. Let's pause real quick and take a quick assessment since I'm approaching my base turn. And you can see right here, look, the line is way down on the strut closer to me, which means I'm way high on energy. So I'm going to start to fix it. And you can see right here, my boards are out. I'm going to extend my base position further down, coming off freeze. All right. And normally I would be turning, but I'm going to go further all the way up almost to this lake right here just to see if I can get myself back up on a regular energy profile. And I'm going to go now, turn my base. And let's look. I am at 650 right now, so I'm going to put my boards in. Since it looks like I might have got myself back into a regular position, I'm going to pause here on base. I'm going to take a look at where I'm at on the air relative to the airfield. And again, I'm going to draw a line to get my assessment of energy. And this one's a little bit harder to see. But if we go from right here across, I'm actually fixed my energy problem. I'm actually maybe just on energy to a little bit low. Let me show you that since I was just looking at it. All right, so I'm basically back on. So I need to come up with something and probably pick up my normal path based off of the sight picture I'm seeing. And you can see right here, I'm well outside. I'm out to like probably 3,200 feet away from the runway based on this being 2,500 feet. Coming off paused. So I'm going to turn in right now since I'm back on energy and get my turn going since I've got a little bit of a wind plugged in to the system. And I'm going to do an angling final right here to see if I can get everything back in parameters. My boards are closed. So let's see how I'm going to do with this. I'm going to roll on to final and I'm going to freeze it and do an assessment. Okay. Actually, I'm going to freeze it right here because this is a good assessment. So if you look at this, there's Frank's place right there. Okay. So that's my aim point, my airspeed. And I think, and if you look down at my altitude, I'm at 450. So I'm low on energy. I need to keep my boards in for sure. So I've gone from let me redraw this because I forgot to transfer it over. There's Frank's place. And I'm low on energy because I extended my base out too far. So coming off a freeze right now. So I went from a high energy to a low energy, and you saw it didn't take much. I only extended my base position, my base turn a little bit. And I'm coming back to it, but I'm going to end up in the same spot that I did last time, a little bit short, because I'm just now at 350 coming over the end of the runway pond. And getting ready to flare. I've got my boards are still in. And my airspeed is on. All right, I'm going to make my endpoint, so I'm going to put my boards out full because that's all I can do on this jet. And then I'm just going to hold, pull back, hold, 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 pump a little bit back, pump back, and touchdown 67 feet per minute. Keep the wings level until I stop. And with that, I'm going to stop and post this to the internet. That was a high energy recapture on energy, slightly low to on energy. I'll see you next time.